Say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
아이씨, 뭐 어쩌라는 거야? 갑자기 급 짜증나는데? 뭐야?
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Hey there.
Be careful wearing that. You might be mistaken for a Brotherhood of Steel soldier.
침대는 좋은데?
Be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Hey.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
술도 마셔?
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Jammed.
이정모? 난 마스터급이라고. 여기서 쓸모가 있네. 동료 안 데려오잖아. 인디비듀얼 하나, 두 개. 리트라이. 스토리가 어떻게 되는지 모르겠다. 따져봐야겠군 이제. R은 맞는 것 같은데 R이 또 있나 근데?
I'm through.
하이테크? 신스가 근데 블러드팩 이런 게 필요해? 이건 뭐야 이거? 뭐지 이건? 스위퍼?
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course. We're all looking forward to working with you.
Hey,
I don't think you'll be needing that suit of power armor in here. Pardon me. Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
hey Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties. I fix one relay and 2 more start to fail. At least I'm not bored.
Excuse me, Doctor.
It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the systems down here on this place. I lose.
Looks like everything's running great. I'd say you're doing your job.
Hey, thanks. It's nice to be appreciated. Most people just take my work for granted. It's the kind of work that only gets noticed when something goes wrong, if you know what I mean. There's some stuff I need to check on. See you around, yeah?
뭐야? 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 여기만 왜 이렇게 돼 있지? 어? 굴착기가 있네. 휴. 갑자기 엘리베이터가 왜 구식이 돼 있지? 이건 좀 이상하고. 왜 거기죠? 아, 짜증난다. 스트레스 받는데요? 새로운 지역이라 이렇게만 해놨나 보다. 인젝터 패너. 그러니까 신스를 그럼 왜 만든 거야 그러면 신스를? 산재물? 세상 복구시키려고? 영생?
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well today?
홍무지 재건?
All systems nominal. Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some
That
heads
armor
together.
should serve you well in a firefight.
On the targeting package upgrades
Glad
I
you
asked
made it.
for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
뭐 하는데 저기?
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Hey there.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
Sometimes feathers need to be ruffled to get things done.
I won't deny that. I just feel like he comes on a little strong sometimes, you know? Well, of course you don't. Not yet, anyway. I'll stop rambling and let you get back to whatever you're doing.
Pardon me, ma'am.
If the robotics division was more careful, we wouldn't.
패스가 왜 이렇게 많아?
Synths trying to escape.
Doc?
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there? Hello? You there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed
Right.
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memory. We then begin the delicate process. In those
말이
cases,
많아.
all too often we're unable.
파더가 준쾌
Report anything suspicious to the SR.
하고 있어. 아.
Power armor? What would you need that for?
Scanning. Subject identified.
I'm not scared of the surface.
앨리스? 상당히 부도낸 데지. 아이작과 클레이톤.
Expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is
Hi, Doc.
Welcome.
Young Wally must
so
be
good
close
to have
to 10
you
years
here.
old by now.
Dr. Clayton
It's
Holder,
remarkable
head of
any
the
child can
bioscience.
survive for so long.
I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in... We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic... You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the... Dr. Volkert works... You won't find...
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
생각보다 먹을 건 거의 없네.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced on yours.
애도 있네.
No visible reaction to the K-14 comp. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly...
어디 있는 거야, 얘는?
I suppose...
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
아이고 뭐야? 여기가 인스티튜트야? 아니 정중앙에 있네? 이걸 이제 봤네? 닥터리 만나는 게 하나, 터미널 가서 저기 하는 게 하나.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
What are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's
Doctor.
just doing it for fun.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why? Where are you going? I thought you wanted to talk.
쥐가 갔으면서.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you kidding me? I am.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood is having problems, and we need your help.
I don't see how that's my problem. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting...
Father trusts me.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a son.
Father trusts
me. He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
설득이 아니야.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
You're wasting...
The Institute is deceiving you?
So now you're just gonna hurl baseless accusations to get what you want? Come on, you can do better than that.
I give up. What would...
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section.
Sure.
I'd tell you to be... And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, in case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here.
나은 거는 얘가 나왔을지 몰라도 큰 거는 밖에서 딴 사람 손에 컸는데 자기 아들이 할 수 있어?
Speaking of,
아들이 할 수가 없네. 아들은 이미 없어. 여기서 만약 이제 저게 무슨 아들이냐, 저 아들이 아니야 라고 했으면은 인스티튜트 그냥 박살 나는 거고, 그죠? 여기서 많은 사람들이 저기 했었네. 저까지는 아닌데.
Our technology must include